We've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for over 6 hours up until this point, and the possibilities seem endless. We tried to break the game a little bit and find some secrets. Cool stuff up ahead. It'll be a while before the game comes out, in the first quarter of 2017, but there's a lot to discuss, so let's dive right into the top 10 things you didn't know about The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Welcome to Top 10. Number 10. If a bokoblin manages to pick up your sword, it will defeat you in one blow, or at least take off 3 hearts, which is initially what the demo gives you. Number 9. There's a farmer's pitchfork in the game, which you can find in the story demo in the abandoned cabin in the woods. This pitchfork is pretty powerful and handles a little bit like the spear we've seen in the trailer. With torches and now pitchforks, it seems we can finally go hunting for Shrek. Number 8. The Magnesis rune is used to manipulate metal objects, but there are a couple of potential game-breaking things you can do with this power. For one, we built a seesaw that sent us up flying into the air, which we called the slink shot. But it's also possible to defeat enemies by smashing metal objects into them or on top of them. In the shrines, it's possible to defeat a baby guardian by pushing it into the water via a metal plate. Number 7. There are many dishes you can cook, all with varied results. However, not every item you collect is one you can eat. For example, when you defeat a bokoblin, you can collect his horn, but you can't eat it. Instead, you'll be able to season certain meals to give yourself a little boost later on. Some even give you yellow hearts, which means they are a bonus health. Neat. Number 6. It's not possible to get the Paraglider in the demo accessible for the press and public. If you finish every one of the 4 shrines, the old man promises you to give you his Paraglider. Let's see if he keeps his word, because after we finished all of them, the screen faded to black with a thank you for playing message. Aw man. Number 5. You can cut down trees using your sword or axes, and you'll be able to roll them around the world of Hyrule. If you push them into water, you can use them as platforms, and if you shoot an arrow on the tree, it will change its trajectory. Very handy for solving puzzles or creating bridges. Number 4. If you press the Y button while shield surfing, you can do a 360 flip in the air. Number 3. Bokoblins will actually hunt wild boars. We've even seen an instance of one of the monsters killing a boar and then eating the steak it left behind. What a savage. Number 2. You can actually climb all the bigger mountains and walls in the world of Hyrule if you're clever about it. The rocks are never perfectly vertical, so you'll be able to scale a bit of the wall and rest a tiny bit on the rock to regain stamina. It will take a while, but this way you'll be able to climb to places you'd normally suffer quite a cold for. Number 1. The Cryonis rune is used for creating big blocks of ice from water. You mostly use it to solve puzzles. We tried some other stuff like crossing the Hylian Lake by continually creating blocks, jumping on them, and breaking the one we left behind. That way, you can actually travel across the pond to an area not meant to be accessible in the demo. And those are our top 10 things in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild that you probably didn't know. Please, for more on The Legend of Zelda and even more gaming news, check out blocked content, subscribe, and leave a comment.